And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my trailer reaction and review for the brand new trailer for Disney's Snow White, starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. Now, before I watch this trailer, I'm gonna let you know right off the back, not the biggest fan of Snow White. I have nothing against Rachel Zegler. I think she's cool. I like her, so she's gonna do the role really well. So that's fine. I'm very excited to see Gal Gadot play the evil queen, so that's going to be cool. And I'm very interested in seeing the dwarfs. To me, I don't know, Snow White to me was never a cool princess. You know, I grew up watching Belle, Ariel, Jasmine, and the others, obviously. But, I don't know, Snow White to me was just lame. Even Aurora was more of a character when she was sleeping than the other one was. But, you know, what can you do? So, let's check this out, see what we get. Since this is Disney's very first big screen picture going into now live action. So let's see what we get.
This was my father's kingdom. A place of fairness. But the queen changed everything. Take him away, Your Majesty.
What did you say?
The people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated. Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. The lovely maiden I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place. Hello? Is there anybody here?
There they are. Let's see what we get. It's still a very interesting design for the choice for the dwarfs.
It's a human.
What did you think I was?
Nothing ghost. You'll be safe from the queen here.
The queen stole everything from all of us.
We're gonna need your help.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Find Snow White.
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying. I'm sorry, my
And
dear.
there she is. The hag.
Did I frighten you?
Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I liked it. Now. The animated movie itself has always been just a plain movie. So for them to finally give Snow White a freaking backstory, finally, she's now a character. If it turns out good. We got to see how it comes out, first of all. From what I've gathered from the trailer, they actually given her a backstory. You know what this actually reminds me of? If you guys remember the Kristen Stewart, Chris Hemsworth movie, Snow White, when she had a backstory, she was a princess, she got locked up, she ran away, the horse was supposed to kill her, he ends up finding out she's the future queen and protects her. That's what this reminds me of. And you just add in the dwarfs. Now, obviously, the dwarfs were the best parts of the animated movie. You know, Dot, Bashful, Dopey, Grumpy, Sneezy, Bashful, all those guys. You know, the dwarfs. Now, the design, and I'm going to admit, kind of weird, but okay. Kind of more like garden gnome style, but fine, whatever. They could still be great. Who knows? I'm just excited to see the fact that they actually given Snow White an actual background. Because let's face the facts. If you watch the original Snow White, and you may love it, and that's cool, does she really have a backstory? She just shows up, does her thing. goes to meet the guys, and then dies, and then comes back from the prince. We meet the prince twice in that movie, and it looks like they're gonna give the prince a background too. So there's that. But I'm very excited to see Gal Gadot play the Queen. I think she looks incredible. I think she looks like she's gonna kill this role, and I think she's gonna be a great evil character in this movie. Now, like I said before, this movie could be garbage or it could be bad. We just don't know yet. We have to wait and see what happens. But I am now curious about this film. My expectations for this movie was very low. My expectations now, after seeing this trailer, a little bit high. I wasn't worried about the music or how Rachel Zegler was gonna look like us. She looks great as the character. She looks really spot on. My only problem was the fact that Snow White, to me, doesn't really have a character background. She's just there. She's not like a Belle, where Belle, she's the most beautiful girl in her town, but everybody thinks she's odd because she reads books. Jasmine was a princess who wanted to get into the real world. She wanted to be a normal girl. Ariel wanted to see the up above the world besides being just a mermaid. They had flash background moments, Aurora had a background. She lived in the forest. She loved her animals. She was cursed. She had no idea that she was cursed, and then she met the man of her dreams. Background. Snow White never had a background. She was just, yeah, I'm pretty. Okay. She never said she was pretty. The mirror says she was pretty, and then she goes into the forest because they were going to kill her because she was too pretty, which, honestly, really, was she pretty out of all the other Disney princesses? I don't think so. No offense. If you think she was, cool. But she goes to the forest, meets the dwarves, gets tricked to eat an evil apple from an old woman, and there you go. There is her background. So to finally give her an actual background that she's the future queen, she's the princess, makes sense. That there's actually people in her town. You notice that, right? In the original animated movie, there was no people in her town except for the one villager who was supposed to go after her, and that's it. One huntsman. The queen, one huntsman, and Snow White. That's all it was. He shows up. Oh, yeah, go kill her. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't find her. She went to the woods. She could be dead, for all I know. And he was supposed to kill her. He lies and said he killed her. And now, it looks like they're going to give her a background. So, could it work? Absolutely could work. Could it fail? Absolutely it can. Am I excited for it? A little bit. Not too much, but I'm very excited. I'm not excited like I am for Wicked Part 2 or Superman or any of the other movies that come out next year, but it's on my radar now. Let's see how it turns out. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Are you guys looking forward to seeing Snow White live action? Sick and tired of seeing Snow White get, you don't really care about it. Totally forgot Snow White's even a princess. Unfortunately, she's still technically considered the princess for some weird reason, because she's the first one, but whatever. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good day.